So you're looking to put on some size and specifically on your arms. Well, I'm here today to show you how you can get bigger arms. The first thing to discuss when we're going to look at getting bigger arms is that you should base all of your workouts around big compound movements. Generally speaking, arm exercises are isolation movements, but we want to focus firstly on the compound movements. So the multi-joint exercises, things such as bent over barbell rows, pull-ups, bench press, military press, deadlifts. These big compound movements are going to put mass to your overall frame, including your arms. Once you have the foundations built, we can then move on to the next step and look at incorporating some isolation movements specifically to grow the arms. And this alone will actually grow your arm muscles if you don't do the compound movements, but I would highly recommend incorporating compound movements as to the foundation of your program if you want to maximize your muscle growth. Now, if I asked you to think of the arms and to build bigger arms, many of you would specifically think of the biceps. So I want to talk about here about not neglecting your triceps. Your triceps are actually a bigger muscle group. So if you neglect training your triceps, you're actually limiting yourself in terms of how much mass you can build to your arms. So your tricep is made up of 3 heads and your bicep is made up of 2. So in order to gain the maximum benefit and the maximum growth for your arms, you want to be training both biceps and triceps. The repetitions you want to be doing for building your arm size, I would recommend between 8 and 12 repetitions. If you're aiming between 6 to 9 sets per week per muscle group of the arms, for example, you could do 3 exercises, 3 sets each for the biceps and the same for the triceps. That should be enough alongside the compound movements for you to see some arm gains. I've spoken about in other videos in the past how to build muscle mass and the nutrition you should be consuming to build that muscle, which will apply for your arms also. Now, in terms of specific exercises for building your arms, many of the compound movements that I've mentioned already will definitely help you. And there's a variety of arm-specific exercises which are all great for building your overall arm size. But some of them I'll discuss here, which are some of my personal favorites and have helped me to build my arms, are as follows. Standing barbell curls is a great arm exercise to build the mass of your biceps. So generally speaking, if you're going to hold a narrow grip when you're doing a bicep exercise, it's going to hit the outside of the bicep muscle. And then if you're changing the angle, you're going to hit the other part of the muscle on the inside. And one of the key things to do with your bicep movements, and all exercises in fact, is to keep a good strict form. So with your biceps specifically, we'll talk about the barbell curl. You want to keep the elbows in close to the body, get full extension, and bring the arms up without swinging your body. I see a lot of people trying to lift weight that's way too heavy and they end up rocking their entire body, so you're not actually using that much of the biceps. One of my favorite exercises for building up the biceps is actually doing pull-ups. Now, pull-ups is a great mass builder and usually known for building width and size to your back muscles. But honestly, doing pull-ups is really going to hit your bicep muscles as well, especially if you reverse the grip round with your palms facing towards your head and you keep your arms in close. You're really going to feel that emphasis on the biceps. And below this video, I'm going to put a link so you can download a free 4-day mass gaining program, which I actually use to put on a lot of muscle myself. So now we'll move on to the triceps. So a couple of great mass builders for your triceps are a tricep dip. The triceps dips can be done with a body weight, and as you're looking to increase and improve your strength in that area and grow more muscle, you can start adding weight on there through using a weight belt, or you can have a dumbbell between your feet. But with this one, you want to try and keep upright, and you want to get approximately a 90-degree angle of your elbow. You want to make sure that you're going low enough so that you're getting full activation of your tricep muscles. Another great exercise for the tricep is a skull crusher. You can use this using an easy bar. You can also use a flat bar or even dumbbells to do this. And I've even used resistance bands in the past if there's no available weights there, or if you want to do something at home. So you're basically bringing the bar down towards the forehead, hence the name skull crusher, and you're keeping them elbows locked in tight, and the movement is coming from the elbow itself, because the primary purpose of your tricep muscle is extension of the arms. So we don't want to be moving fully from the shoulders. We want to keep the elbow locked in and then extend from there. So you can get that full workout program, which includes upper and lower days, as a 4-day split, and it's something that I've personally used on multiple times, and I really enjoy that workout, so it will help you put on some size. If you have any more questions or would like to know anything else, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to make a video to help you in the future. If you've enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and sharing it with someone else that may benefit. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.